Life's a big old mess of expectations, disappointments, and a whole lot of drama. And you know what? Sometimes it's just not worth giving a damn about any of it. I know, not giving a damn about anything may seem like a reckless abandonment of responsibility. But I assure you, indifference towards certain things can be very liberating. Since I went past the point of caring, I reached a profound level of self-discovery. It's almost like a superpower, so I've decided to share it with you. Best thing is, we can't lose. We're born into this world with absolutely nothing. No fancy cars, no fat bank accounts, nada. And guess what? We're going to leave the same way we came in, with nothing. So why sweat the small stuff? Why get all worked up about things that, in the grand scheme of things, don't really matter? Let's get real for a sec. Society's got this whole playbook of what we should do, how we should act, who we should be. But you know what? Screw that. Who says we have to play by their rules? Why not write our own damn playbook? Seriously, who cares? At the end of the day, their other people's thoughts and judgments don't pay our bills or make us happy. So why waste precious energy worrying about what they think? We're all guilty of worrying about what other people think, but here's the thing. Their opinions don't pay your bills or bring you joy. So why waste precious time and energy seeking validation from people who probably couldn't care less? Constantly fretting over things you can't control? Yeah, it's a one-way ticket to Burnout City, but by adopting a who gives a flying fuck attitude, you'll find yourself breathing a little easier and actually enjoying life for once. Success, etc., it's all a made-up concept anyway. Sure, society loves to slap labels on everything. Success, failure, the whole shebang. But here's the thing. We're all going to end up in the same place eventually. You know you can't take anything with you, no matter who you are, how rich, how powerful, or how popular. So does it really matter if we win or lose in the eyes of society? Life's too short to spend it stressing over stuff that doesn't matter. Instead of chasing after things we think we're supposed to want, why not focus on what truly brings us joy and fulfillment? Whether it's spending time with loved ones, pursuing our passions, or simply enjoying a damn good cup of coffee, that's what life's all about. So let's embrace the art of not giving a damn. Let's prioritize our own happiness and well-being above all else. Because at the end of the day, that's all that really matters. I used to suffer from stress and anxiety, low self-esteem, and no confidence until I realized, what's the point? I was at work when it hit me. If you ever worked in any client services or sales job, you'd know the feeling. You're sitting in your cubicle, headset on, feeling like a cow chained to the stable, getting your ears milked by one call after another. It's enough to make you question every life choice that led you to this moment. So I did. Actually, let's talk about office jobs. They're like a bad rerun of a sitcom you never wanted to watch in the first place. You're stuck in a never-ending cycle of meetings, emails, and mind-numbing tasks that make you want to crawl under your desk and never come out. But wait, it gets better. Sales jobs? More like soul-crushing, spirit-sucking black holes of despair. You're out there, trying to sell stuff you wouldn't touch with a 10-foot pole, all while plastering on a fake smile and pretending to be interested in what your clients have to say. And don't even get me started on creative jobs. Sure, they sound glamorous, until you realize you're just churning out clickbait content that's about as original as last week's leftovers. It's like being stuck on a hamster wheel of mediocrity, with no end in sight. So here's to the ear-milking, soul-crushing, mind-numbing madness of the corporate executive workplace. It literally broke me for a while, but I don't just blame work, I blame social media too. You know, where everyone's life looks like a dream, complete with avocado toast, breakfasts, and sunset yoga sessions on the beach. The sort of stuff that makes you feel like a loser, 'cause you're just a brokey struggling to get to the gym twice a week. But let's be real for a second. Behind those perfectly filtered photos lies a whole lot of smoke and mirrors. It's like a digital version of The Truman Show, where everyone's pretending to be living their best life while secretly crying into their kale smoothies. And speaking of kale smoothies, sometimes I think all these wellness influencers are part of a dark cult disguised as a juice cleanse, promising eternal happiness and inner peace in exchange for your life savings. Spoiler alert. You're not going to find enlightenment at the bottom of an overpriced bottle of cold-pressed kale juice. So in your desperation to succeed, you start searching for answers, help, and advice on social media. Through your mindless scrolling, you suddenly stop and have an epiphany. You have found the answers to all your questions, the art of self-improvement, how to get ripped, get rich, get anything you want, and change your life today. You dive into the rabbit hole. Self-motivation videos, the digital equivalent of a cheerleader on steroids, hyping you up to conquer the world in 3 easy steps. And then there are those videos that claim you can make 10K in the time it takes to binge watch a season of your favorite show. Yeah, right. Because apparently, the secret to financial success is just a few clicks away, hidden behind a paywall and a bunch of empty promises. But hey, who needs financial stability when you've got self-proclaimed gurus telling you how to manifest your dreams with the power of positive thinking, right? I mean, forget about actually putting in the hard work and building a sustainable business. Just visualize that private jet, and it'll magically appear in your driveway. So next time you stumble across one of those get-rich-quick videos, maybe take it with a grain of salt. Because, let's face it, if making millions was as easy as they claim, we'd all be lounging on private islands sipping Mai Tais by now. At some point, you will probably try or have already tried to build a YouTube channel like me. How cool would that be if it works out? You probably think to yourself, freedom to be creative, being your own boss, making lots of money. Well, not quite. You see, you will quickly find out that apparently to be successful in the world of content creation, it's not just about making stuff that you enjoy and that you think is cool and creative. No, no, no. It's all about playing by the algorithm's rules, appeasing the gods of engagement, click-through rates, and watch time. That's if you care enough whether the algorithm, the elusive digital deity that dictates what content gets seen and what gets buried in the depths of internet obscurity, likes your content. And don't forget the grind. Grind, 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 and maybe you'll make it. Not much different than a regular 9-to-5 job, if you ask me. Everything requires a degree of effort, of course. But I refuse to stress about whether the algorithm picks my videos. If it helps even one person who feels lost in the world's BS, that would be amazing. What is important for me is, who are we beyond the likes and shares? We're bombarded with endless streams of content, notifications, and distractions. It's so easy to lose sight of what truly matters. We find ourselves caught up in this never-ending cycle of consumption, constantly seeking validation and meaning in all the wrong places. None of it matters. We live in the here and now, so pay attention to your feelings. The only thing that matters is how you feel right now. We can't change the past. Anything can happen in the future. Numbers don't matter. Clicks don't matter. That chick that doesn't reply to you doesn't matter. Your dead-end job doesn't matter. Like Elon Musk's friend once told him, the most likely outcome is the most ironic outcome. So AI will probably replace all of our jobs and Dogecoin will become the currency of Earth. I don't give a fuck if this happens. Why worry about it? Life's too short to waste on worrying about stuff we can't control. Focus on yourself instead. Focus on making yourself happy, putting a smile on your friends' and loved ones' faces. Try to enjoy your life. The only currency that really matters is your happiness. Claim your happiness. As long as we're making the most of every moment, that's all that really matters. That's all we can do. It's not the material possessions or our status that define our worth. It's the connections we make, the love we give and receive. In a world obsessed with wealth and success, it's these intangible riches that truly make life worth living. All we have is measured in moments, memories, and meaningful connections. So maybe it's best to just sit back, relax, and enjoy the absurdity of it all. Life's too short to waste on chasing empty promises and fake realities. Not giving a damn doesn't mean you stop caring altogether. It's about figuring out what truly matters to you and focusing on that instead of getting caught up in the endless cycle of society's BS. So here's to embracing the art of not giving a damn and having a laugh in the madness of it all. Cheers to that. All right, folks. If you've managed to tolerate this video until now, might as well hit the subscribe button and check out more of my stuff in the future. Thanks for watching.